The Japan-ASEAN Integration Fund, JAIF, was established in March 2006. Japan and ASEAN reaffirmed their focus on 4 key areas of partnership. JAIF's objectives are twofold: to support integration efforts to create the ASEAN community and to promote greater cooperation between Japan and ASEAN. As of August 2020, the total contribution by JAIF amounts to almost $750 million, making Japan the largest contributor to ASEAN to date. JAIF has been committed to supporting the implementation of the 3 community blueprints of ASEAN. JAIF supports partners for peace and stability in the following APSC sectors. They enhance awareness programs on the dangers of mine, explosive remnants of war among ASEAN member states, aims to develop an integrated approach to mine risk education, MRE, disseminate MRE information, and raise awareness.
ប្រទេសមួយចំនួននៅតំបន់អាស៊ាននៅតែបន្តទទួលរងផលប៉ះពាល់ដោយសារមីននិងសំណល់ជាតិទុះពីសង្គ្រាម ហើយជនស៊ីវិលរាប់រយនាក់ត្រូវបានស្លាប់និងពិការជារៀងរាល់ឆ្នាំ ដោយមានការគាំទ្រពីគម្រោង JAIF ការងារអប់រំកាត់បន្ថយគ្រោះថ្នាក់ដោយសារមីននិងសំណល់ជាតិទុះពីសង្គ្រាមនៅតាមសហគមន៍ដែលរងផលប៉ះពាល់ដោយសារមីននិងសំណល់ជាតិទុះពីសង្គ្រាមនេះត្រូវបានដំណើរការបន្ត
JAIF supports Partners for Prosperity in the following AEC sectors. For the maritime economies and for maritime safety in ASEAN, shipping and the technology required to manage it is of vital importance. The vessel traffic service programs at the Maritime Transport Training Institute in Malaysia allow trainees to obtain the internationally recognized EALA certification.
My previous position was a VTS operator. I was given an opportunity to boost my career in maritime traffic by joining the VTS program, which gave me a competency certificate certified by EALA. In VTS program, which supported by JAIF and conducted by JANA with cooperation with Marine, we learn about ship terminology, how to plot a chart work, and how to use communication equipment and more.
JAIF supports Partners for Quality of Life in the following ASCC sectors.
AHA Center is the home of One ASEAN One Response, so our main role is to facilitate ASEAN collective response to disasters in the ASEAN region. Japan has always had a special place in the heart of ASEAN and AHA Center. JAIF in particular has been the earliest supporter of AHA Center since the birth of AHA Center 9 years ago. And not only that, Japan and through JAIF has been the largest financial supporter of AHA Center externally. But it's not always about money. There is this kizuna, it's a special bond between ASEAN and Japan.
AHA Center has responded to more than 30 disasters in ASEAN in the past 8.5 years. This is made possible by DELSA, a regional stockpile of relief items, with warehouses in Malaysia, the Philippines, and Thailand. The Emergency Response and Assessment Team, ERAT, are first responders trained by the AHA Center in a program supported by JAIF. In addition, the AHA Center Executive Program, or ACE, is a unique capacity-building program for future leaders of disaster management in the ASEAN region, preparing people to become leaders in their own countries.
Our goal is to becoming the global leader on disaster management by the year 2025. The support of JAIF will help us make that grand vision into reality.
The Attachment Officer Program supports the vision of the Initiative for ASEAN Integration. to assist Cambodia, Lao PDR, Myanmar and Vietnam to meet ASEAN-wide targets and narrow the development gap. The program brings officers from these countries to gain experience working at the ASEAN Secretariat, developing skills and insights, and creating valuable networks before returning to leadership roles in their home countries.
I also had an opportunity to participate in this program in 2006, and I gained substantial benefits in various areas. JAIF is one of the most important funds for ASEAN-Japan cooperation, particularly for CLMV countries.
When I was selected for the Attachment Officer program in 2015, my knowledge about ASEAN was limited. The programs helps the government officer to understand more about ASEAN affairs, especially the theme under their work purview, and to link regional initiatives with the national activities.
At the 23rd ASEAN-Japan Summit in 2020, Japan and ASEAN adopted a joint statement on the ASEAN Outlook on the Indo-Pacific, AOIP. JAIF will contribute to reinforcement of the ASEAN-Japan strategic partnership by implementing projects that contribute to the principles and objectives of the AOIP in the 4 areas outlined in the AOIP, namely maritime cooperation, connectivity, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and economic development. In addition, Japan will continue to fully support the establishment of the ASEAN Center for Public Health Emergencies and Emerging Diseases, which was announced in 2020.
The Japan-ASEAN Integration Fund was established almost 14 years ago, and since then it has functioned as a major tool of Japan's cooperation with ASEAN as a whole.
Japan is one of the ASEAN oldest partners and have played a pivotal role in supporting the political, economic, and social development in this region.
ASEAN announced its outlook on the Indo-Pacific, which is called AOIP, and Japan finds many fundamental principles that we can share with AOIP. And this is why we are determined to continue our assistance to ASEAN through JAIF.